600 boy, LA man, LA Capone man, get in tune man. OC2 boys man. Team
number 9 man, number 9 shooter, you hear me?
Black TV, bro.
OC up Nunu, man, you know how we rockin', man.
Okay, now Momma Capone, you were saying Dada, that's the man of the hour. That's the man who introduced LA to the streets, to the savage life.
I wouldn't say savage life, but he the one got him outside from playing the game all the time and not never going outside. He got him to start coming out. Him and JB. Okay. They start all hanging together.
Dada, where you meet LA at?
At school, man, 8th grade, yeah.
8th grade.
That's my Bronze.
Bronze, how was he in school?
Man, he used to be funny.
Funny?
Yeah.
Like what, roasting people funny?
Yeah, just like funny.
And y'all just...
Funny, yeah. He was trendsetter.
Okay. What he started doing and everybody else picked up on it? What was it?
Like, rosaries.
Say it again?
Rosaries.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what it is, man. So what's the memory you got when y'all was like, okay, this my boy, I'ma always remember this?
I don't know, we had found out how people do each other, then started being with them that day.
Oh man, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. What was your name? What was your name on street? Was it still Dada?
Yeah.
And how did LA come up with the name LA Capone?
His name was Leonard Anderson.
So y'all been calling him LA?
No, he came up with that himself.
Okay. What age was he when he created that name?
I don't know. That's when he got with the 600 boys. That's when he got turned to LA.
He started saying that, like
yeah.
Cause people.
I remember I bought him a jacket, a blue. Remember he had a blue LA Dodgers jacket and a hat, but he just made that up himself.
The last 2 months or the last month and a half before the passing of late great LA Capone, what was going on? You was talking about out in Blink. Speak on that.
Shit, not even the last month. But like the last 2 weeks, me and him was being together a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, we was together tonight on Shermack. Then I was supposed to be with him the day of the video shoot with your Bokies, the Bring About video. But I can remember going up to Rich Lareal's studio like a couple days after that, and like Rich and them not even knowing that's my nephew though, they just going crazy off the video. Like, man, so y'all think that new video, man? LA went crazy on that, man. Shorty a star, woo woo. Like all them in the studio going crazy. But yeah, like the Sunday before he got killed or whatever, our whole family had went to Six Flags, and it's like I just can remember him walking off, like, man, y'all playing, man, yo, I'm finna go get in this line. And like, he spent off, and all us standing there. And we like, man, what Leonard at? Like, it ain't feel right that we was all there together, and he was gone, you know what I'm saying? We ain't knowing like that. In a matter of days, that's how it's gonna be forever. You feel me? Wow. Like, all us here, and he was gonna be gone.
On the way home, I remember I rode, everybody else was in different cars.
It was us three and him.
Only boys, and I ran up behind them. He not knowing I done made a whole CD. I burned his CDs at home, make it with all his songs on it. I tell them, like, put that CD in right there. So we listening to it so loud and all his songs on in the car. He feeling raw, like he in the front right yeah. Like, this what we listening to. He going crazy, recording it on his phone. Like, man.
Yeah. So, and Momma Capone, I talked to you about this on the phone briefly, but I just did another interview with an individual, you know what I'm saying, concerning LA, and he brought some shocking news to my, you know what I'm saying, attention. He said that this wasn't his first time being shot, that he was shot a year prior to that. Do you care to speak on that for us?
Yeah, you know what though, when it's like, when he got shot the first time, I was the last one to get there. I got there like 3 hours after it had happened. He had been in surgery like 3 hours. They live an hour away. They was there. Everybody was there but me. And I wasn't, I didn't like feel this sense of like urgency or whatever, like nervous or whatever when he got shot. They was all there. They was all crying and all that. And I was regular, you know, like it was regular. But like the next time when he got shot, it was different for me. When JB called me, I just was nervous. I like had butterflies in my stomach, and I didn't have a car. Somebody had just got my car took, and I kept calling for my ride. Like, where's you at? Like, come, you know, come on.
Right.
I need you to come and take me to the hospital or whatever. It was like totally different. And then I can remember driving down Stony Island, and I could see like so many police back there behind where he had got shot at. I could see all the lights and the tape. I could see it from Stony Island. I could see them back there, and it just made me feel even more like nervous, like I needed to hurry up and get there. And this time when we got there, everybody else was cool, and I felt like nervous. And you know, my mom was like, "No, he gonna be all right. He's strong. You know, he gonna come from under this. It's gonna be all right. He cool." We left. We went to go play the lottery. You know, my brother stayed or whatever. And it was the first time, it was nobody there, like the police wasn't there or nothing. This second time, they was there, they was questioning everybody, and it was just different. And I just felt different, like it wasn't going to be a good outcome, but I didn't never say that or whatever. And I can remember leaving and going, after we come from playing the lottery, and I went downstairs, and when I went downstairs, that's when they came out and said that he had passed away or whatever. And it's like, I probably didn't need to be there to hear that, because I don't know, everybody was, when I came back up, everybody was going crazy and all that. And I just left because I couldn't stand to look at that and see all these people crying, and Gotti kicked a hole in the wall at the hospital. And it was like madness. And I felt like I needed to just get away from all of them. And I left and went downstairs, and it's just like, I don't know, he looked at, when I finally did see him, he looked so little, like a baby to me again, like, and I could see these dry tears, like in the cracks of his eyes, and it just like tore me up, because I just was wondering, like, wow, he crying, you know, was he crying? Did he cry for me? Like, you know, kids when they cry, what they say? I want my mama.
Right.
Even if you whoop them, they still gonna say, I want my mama. And that's like something that stuck with me. I wanted to know that so bad. I asked Jamari, like, did he say something? Did he tell you anything? You know, what did he say to you? Did he say he wanted me, or what did he say? And he said that he just told him, like, man, bro, I don't think I'm gonna make it this time. And he said he told him that. Like, no, that was the last thing. He's the last person that he talked to. The last word, he said his last words to Jamari, I don't think I'm gonna make it this time. And he was still alert, you know, and all of that, but it's just like, it just tore him up too bad.
Wow. And you said something yesterday that it was a year and a couple days from the
Yeah.
Can you speak on that?
Yeah, it was September 29th, 2012. He got shot the first time, and then he passed away September 26th. 2013. I remember going to the hospital, and my kid's father telling me, like, man, we gonna tell Leonard ass next year from September the 20th to October the 1st, he gotta stay in the house. Because September, this last week of September is not a good, you know, it ain't a good time for him. He needs to stay in the house next year around this time, you know, not knowing that it wasn't gonna be a next time.
Being in the city like Chicago, did you feel like the law enforcement, they did everything they could to solve the case, or you think they really?
Oh yeah, I mean, they got people in custody, and it's gonna be going to trial soon. So yeah, I think they did what they were supposed to do. But I was constant, I was consistent. I called every week, you know, because I wanted them to know that my son wasn't just somebody on the streets. He had a family that loved him. You know, he wasn't just L.A. Capone, super savage, or whatever y'all want to call him. He was Leonard. He was my baby, and we loved him. And I just wanted people to know that, you know, if you don't call, they just feel like you just ain't nobody. Don't nobody care about you. So they really don't care if they saw it or not. That's with anything, like with school. Like me when I was a bus driver and I was a constant at her school. So it's like they cared about her because they see that I cared about her. If you don't care about your child, then ain't nobody else gonna care about them. They just feel like you just a statistic. That's it. And I wasn't gonna let that happen.
Wow, that's amazing. Do you have any words of wisdom to any other mothers out there in the country or that's seeing this footage right now that have went through the same thing that you went through?
I mean, it's like everybody's situation is different, but at the end of the day, everybody, you know, they done lost their child or whatever. And I don't wish it on nobody. I don't wish it on my worst enemy, because losing a child is something it's hard. It's something that you can't get over. Some days I cry all day long. Just every time I think about it, I cry. You know, and then some days I be fine, or I could be driving in my car and it's like I could see a boy on the street. He got on some Timberlands and some khaki cargo pants with a fatigue jacket, you know, and it's like everybody look like him sometimes to me. Like, you know, damn, that why my boy? I don't know. It's just it's a tough pill to swallow. But
what you think as a family? What you think could be done, you know, to stop some of the senseless violence or the gang violence in the city of Chicago?
I think all of the gang violence is streamed from the internet. Instagram, Twitter, that's where everything started. That's the main reason for most of these killings, the internet. That's what I think.
So you think if just say if the government was to shut the internet down, you think a lot of people would be more calm?
Yes, I do. I really do. I believe that within my heart.
So when you say, I just want to speak on this a little bit more. When you say the internet, what do you exactly mean?
You know, like how you see everything on the internet beefing. You see, you can see this person, see him on the internet, right? You see my brother. Now, you don't know him, so, but you see, maybe he in a picture, somebody picture the background. And a nigga might be looking for him or want to do something to him. They don't know how he look because he ain't never been photographed. But then just so happen, I take a picture and he in my background. And then somebody going through my timeline, man, that look like that nigga right there, you know, and woo up the bam. So now they can know who he is. They know how he look or whatever. And it's just like, it's too much beefing for nothing, you know. People come on my Instagram page and say crazy stuff to me all the time, and all I just say is, God bless you, baby, that's it. You know, that's it, because I just think it's stupid. Like, people be talking out, fuck LA, and all this goofy stuff, you know, and I don't know them. I don't know none of these boys that done got killed from the other side or ops or whatever you want to call it. I don't know none of them. I don't know their mamas. I don't know none of that. So I don't care about that. You know, I don't feed into that and get mad about it and start typing and craziness, and I don't do that. I just don't. I don't have time for that. I don't do that.
So what makes you stay so humble and not to feed into the drama?
That's just me. That's just who I am. Sometimes I be, you know, for a split second I might feel like I want to say something, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna, you know, it's just stupid and it's senseless. So I don't do it. Like when I go to court, you know, I'm not mad at nobody at court. I'm not mad at the mothers or the people that did whatever they did to Leonard. They didn't do it. Their kids did. I ain't mad at their kids. I feel sorry for them. Actually, you know, it's sad because everybody lost. Leonard not here no more. They in jail. They might not never get out. So they mamas lost their sons just like I lost my son. And that's how I try to look at it.
Wow, that's deep. That's deep. Bleak, I just want to touch upon a few things. Just how Momma Capone said she don't feed into the bull. If somebody say, well, I'm from this other side, I really don't care about him. How do you handle that, dude? By him being your blood?
I don't even really pay attention to that shit.
Because it's just the internet, huh?
Yeah, and it's, you know, like, people gonna talk, man. Like, the reason why he did is because of haters, you feel me? And haters, you know, they gonna do what they do, you feel me?
Real talk, real talk. Dot out, man. Before we get out of here, man, how do you know what I'm saying, keep your composure and keep your cool when you hear something?